Hey everyone, and welcome to part 8 of our southeastern Australian holiday. We're coming to you this morning from Adelaide, South Australia at the Tesla Supercharger. Great location right in the middle of town. So each day we'll tell you what we're doing, how much we've travelled, and also document any Tesla and DC fast chargers along the way as well. Okay, so just a swoop around the Tesla Supercharger location. There's 4 stalls there, which is great. And also where we're parked on this side, there are some DC fast chargers as well, provided by presumably the City of Adelaide. 2 chargers on this side and then a slower AC charger on this side as well. So these are tritium V-fill chargers, 50 kilowatts, and confirming they are provided by the City of Adelaide. There's a CCS2 on this side, right there. Oh wait, this is a CCS1, okay. CCS1 charger on this side. And also a charge demo on this side as well. And it's being monitored by ChargeFox. So you'll need a ChargeFox account or an RFID card as well. For pricing, please download the ChargeFox app or scan this QR code. Interestingly, there's also a credit card reader as well. Not sure whether that's for the RFID card or whether you can use your credit card as well. And on this side, this charger here, I think this might be a CCS2. There we go. So that's a CCS2 plug on this side. And this is a charge demo side as well. So it's good that they're still supporting CCS1, which is great. And unfortunately this one is not in service because it's been damaged by vandals, sadly. And there are some electric vehicle charging service locations currently provided by the City of Adelaide. There we go. There's 8 locations that they've marked on this map currently. So great work by the City of Adelaide providing EV chargers. And then over here there is an AC charger, also with a credit card or RFID unit as well, which is great. And there are 2 ports. You've got to bring your own cable for both of them. So there we go. There's some electric vehicle charging locations here in the City of Adelaide, covering both Tesla and non-Tesla vehicles as well. Okay everyone, so we're on the road finally out of Adelaide, and we didn't need to charge at the Supercharger because thanks to the Miller Apartments where we're staying, there are in-house Tesla destination chargers. So we actually woke up this morning with 97% state of the charge, which is fantastic. I'm a big advocate for accommodation, having in-house EV chargers, because it makes such a difference to travellers like us who are in an EV, not having to go to a public charger to charge every day in the morning. So today's plan is to head off to the Barossa Valley, which is about an hour and a half out of Adelaide. And on the way, we're going to stop at the Big Rocking Horse. And according to the trip planner, we shouldn't need to charge at all today with our day trip to the Barossa Valley. So let's have a look at the trip planner right now. So there we go, Big Rocking Horse. We'll reach there at 11:57, which is about half an hour away, with 84% state of charge from 95 currently, and the Barossa Valley with 78% state of charge at 12:21. I'll just cancel this and I'll show you the return journey from the Barossa. That way we can see that we don't need to charge today.
Drive northeast on Ingham Road for 4 kilometers.
In 1 second, there we go. The round trip estimate is 68% state of charge. So plenty of charge for today in our Tesla Model 3. All right, let's keep going on this trip, and I'll catch you at the Big Rocking Horse. Welcome to the biggest rocking horse in the world at the toy factory Gumeracha, South Australia. Height to top of head, 18.3 meters, 60 feet. Okay, yep, it's a pretty big rocking horse. All right, wooden petrol station and a wooden EV charging station. Okay, so we left Adelaide this morning. We're now currently here at Gumeracha, And we're now going to head up to the Barossa Valley, which is about 35 minutes away. Let's get going. Okay, so now we're going to head from Gumeracha to the Barossa Valley, currently 86% state of charge, and we'll reach Barossa with 79% state of charge. Easy. Plenty of charge left in the car. Alright, so we've just had our wine tasting, and we're just on the main street here in the Barossa Valley, and we're just going to go find the NRMA charger. So it's a left turn here into Julius Street, into this road, and then once you see the P sign, then it's a left turn into this car park. There we go. This is a one-way street, so make sure you do take Julius Street. And the exit is through that street or that lane ahead of you. But that charger is in the back right corner. Just go and take a look at it. This car park is open. The charger is currently roped off at the moment. So we won't be able to use it today, which is fine because we've got plenty of charge. But it is free to use currently as of April 2022. NRMA has kindly installed these around southeastern Australia, so if you've got any EV, whether it be Tesla or otherwise, you can actually plug in with a CCS2 plug on the left here. I'll just get out and show you. Okay, so Joy's going to demonstrate. The left plug is CCS2.
And you can always check the stickers on the top.
Thank you. There you go, CCS2. And as Joy said, CCS 50 kilowatts. Char demo 50 kilowatts. Char demo on this side. Okay. And so, as I said, currently out of action, but next time you're on the Barossa, thank you, so that means it's out of action. But next time you're in the Barossa, this will be good to go for you, hopefully, and a very convenient place to charge your EV before you head back into Adelaide. Okay, so on day 9, we basically spent the day in Adelaide and its surrounds, and also to the Barossa Valley as well, as you saw in our video. We started the day with 95% state of charge and arrived back at the Miller Apartments with 39% state of charge. We basically were able to enjoy the whole day without having to charge once, which is fantastic. We travelled 240 kilometres for the entire day. In Adelaide currently the car is charging, so I will include this charging data in tomorrow's video. So far we have travelled 2,694 kilometres in the last 9 days from Sydney. And according to my Tesla account, the car has added 2,015 kilometres in range, which is different to obviously how much distance has been travelled. So for this reason I have included 2 new columns in this spreadsheet. In addition to the free supercharging that we get with our credit, thanks to generous viewers over the years, I've also tweaked this column here to be called the more expensive charging option for the average Model 3 driver using only Tesla Superchargers so far. This is probably the most expensive way to travel from Sydney to Melbourne to Adelaide and back to Sydney using just Tesla Superchargers, which costs 52 cents per kilowatt hour. So if you choose to use free DC chargers or any of the third-party DC chargers that have a discount via motoring associations, you will fall somewhere between free and $198.94. I've also included a new column for ICE vehicles. So this column we've had all the way through our vlogs at $2 per litre with a fuel efficiency of 10 litres per 100 kilometres. Some people have said that this may be not as efficient as their own vehicle. So I've labelled this column now the Performance Luxury Vehicle using Premium Unleaded. And I think that's a fair representation of a vehicle that's similar to the performance of a Tesla Model 3 Performance that we're driving. So if you fall in this category, paying this much petrol with your efficiency of 10 litres per 100 kilometres, using the range added method, which is the amount of kilometres that is in our Tesla account, then you would have paid $403.11 so far. If you're using the distance method, using this distance that we've travelled so far from Sydney, then you would have paid $538.84. So depending on which method you use, that's how much a performance ICE vehicle similar to a Tesla Model 3 would cost. And now the last column I've added, thanks to some helpful comments from viewers over the last few videos, I've called this the fuel efficient vehicle using E10 petrol, paying $1.75 per litre with a fuel efficiency of 5 litres per 100 kilometres. Using the range added method with the credit from the Tesla account, you would have paid $176.36, which is interesting, which means that this is actually less expensive than the most expensive charging option just using Tesla Superchargers. If you use the distance travelled method, taking into account how much distance we've travelled so far from Sydney, then it's $235.74. So I've got a spectrum of fuel costs ranging from free, if you can find all the free charges along the way, all the way up to a performance luxury vehicle using premium unleaded petrol at $538.84 using the distance travelled method. So basically, use your own calculations with the vehicle that you're currently driving compared to the charging method that you may choose to use if you own an EV. Alright, so part 9 of our series will basically be a combination of the next 3 days where we'll be travelling from Adelaide back home to Sydney via country Victoria. And so using a betterrouteplanner.com, this is the route that they've mapped out for us along the way. So this is a good guide. For me, it tells me that our Model 3 will comfortably make this journey without having to compromise the speed that we drive at or anything else for that matter. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching so far in our video series documenting our journey from Sydney to Melbourne to Adelaide and back to Sydney again. I hope you've enjoyed this series as much as I've enjoyed it with my family on this road trip, and I'll see you for part 9. And as always, happy charging.